Wonderful, talented, amazing, hey, and his lovely wife, who I'm not remembering, didn't want to be in the video, so I'm just gonna slide to the side right here. Yeah, there we go. Welcome back, Mr. Jaime.
Glad to be back. It's always nice in New Orleans.
And I see you got some new art, sir.
Oh yeah, we've been working on it year round. Always working on something. Have to be, otherwise it gets boring.
Yeah, it's better to be working than to be bored.
Yeah, exactly.
Now, for the people who did not watch it last year, would you like to tell you about you?
Well, let's see. My wife and I were originally from Hawaii, live in Minnesota now. We are traveling artists. We've been doing this full time for about a year. We traveled to 21, 22 states last year, and gosh, this is our second time in New Orleans and having a good time as always.
All right. Now, I see art, and if you don't follow my Instagram, you should, because this art is just so beautiful. I can't curse because YouTube. What was your inspiration in doing this?
Basically, when I was a kid, I was one of those kids who was really into cartoons, movies, comic books, toys, obviously. And I just kind of wanted to represent what I saw and kind of make my own versions of it. And so I've been drawing since I was a kid, just, kind of doodling and things like that. And eventually a hobby just kind of became a career.
Now these hand-based, watercolor, digital, how does it go?
Oh, well, everything starts the same. It's all on Bristol board with pen and ink, with non-photo blue pencil and India ink brushes and pens. From there, we'll decide how we want to color it, and we'll do everything from crayons and color pencils all the way up to digital.
All right, cool. Now, I'm seeing all your art. Which one is a favorite? What are your top 3 favorites that you've done in the last 2 years?
Oh, man. Asking favorite piece is almost like asking favorite child. Fortunately, I have one child, so that's easy. But art piece is a little more complicated. This one here I really like, the Venom and Carnage one. My wife did a bang-up job on this one, bringing this one to life. Like, when I drew it and I inked it, I was like, this is pretty cool. But once you started coloring it, to me, that's when it really just came together. As a background, I was stuck on it. I was like, I want to do a color, but I wasn't sure quite how to, bring them out, and she figured it out.
Like, look at the teeth. Look at it's so dope. It's so dope. I'm gonna just thumbs up the wife. Dang it, I almost keep getting the video. I'm gonna thumbs up the wife. I'm so sorry.
Okay, so that's number 1. The second one I would say is probably Biggie Thanos here.
Hey.
Now this one was inspired by Luke Cage. Cottonmouth had a big poster of the Notorious B.I.G.
in season 1.
Yep, exactly. And so I'm a huge hip hop fan, especially 90s hip hop. Yeah. And when I saw that on the wall, I was like, I want to do my version of it, but I wanted to do, not just Notorious. I like to kind of change it up a little bit. So I decided what character would be great as Biggie in this case. So I was like, well, Thanos was king of the universe for a little bit. Why don't we go ahead and do that? And so I was at a show in Kansas City, and it was super challenging, is a nice way of putting it. And I just started drawing, and that's what came out. And this one, the whole thing is pretty much pen, ink, and color pencils.
That's amazing.
So yeah, that'd be number 2. And then, I know this might seem like I'm patronizing, but I promise I'm not. The Baby Yoda one is another one of my favorite ones.
He even got the Mandalorian necklace.
Well, what's funny about this one was I drew this one, and we started coloring it, and I kept looking at it and saying, something's missing, I need something to put it over the top. So then, we're huge Mandalorian fans, and crazy people that will stay up till 2 or 3 in the morning waiting for the new episode to load. And so that last episode loaded, and we started watching it right away. We watched the whole thing, and then by the end of the episode, I was like, that's what I needed. And that's where that symbol came from.
That's awesome. Well, sir, as always, it is always a pleasure talking to you. I will definitely be buying one of your pieces, most likely that one right there. That's probably going home with me today. It's a pleasure talking to you, sir. I hope you many, many great things in your future, and hope to see you again next year.
Well, thank you. And if you are interested in following me on Instagram, my Instagram is jamie.coker_artist. You can also find me on Facebook at Jamie Coker Creations LLC. Otherwise, I'm also on Twitter. I don't update Twitter very often, but the other two, you'll see all the new stuff I'm working on and our travels and all of our crazy. So,
Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you.